All right, let's bring in Fox News chief political analyst Brit Hume for his thoughts on all of this. I'm sure you saw that we had Speaker Johnson on just a few minutes ago. He said that Chuck Schumer really is to blame for all of this because he's capitulating to the left flank. Listen to what he said.
It's a terribly selfish decision. He is worried about that left flank, and he took a lot of heat when he did the right thing back in March on the exact same provision, the exact same CR. Go roll the tape. He gave impassioned speeches on why he had to do that, why it was the right thing, because they didn't want to inflict pain on the American people. That's exactly what's happening right now.
So what's the difference between then and now, do you think, Brett?
Well, let's go back to a little bit different then and now, John. Let's go back to 2013. Senator Ted Cruz talked to the House Republicans into trying to get Obamacare blocked or defunded by shutting the government down. And he thought, Obama won't want to shut the government down. He'd be willing to retreat on Obamacare, his signature legislation. Obama refused, the government shut down, and the Republicans got blamed. And they instigated it, and they probably should have gotten the blame. They certainly did get it. So here we are again. We have a signature piece of legislation from President Trump, and that was the big, beautiful bill. And in it were some spending restraints on various programs, including Medicaid and others. The Democrats now want to force that money back into the budget. Republicans are balking, and Republicans have proposed exactly what the Democrats proposed back in 2013, which is basically a clean, continuing resolution to keep the government open. They passed it out of the House, and all their members voted for it in the Senate, and then a few Democrats did too. But it's being filibustered, which means you need 60 votes. They don't have it, so the government is shut down. Now, if you consider these situations parallel, John, you'd think that the Democrats would get the blame. But a lot will depend on the media coverage, so I wouldn't bet on it.
Well, as you saw the speaker say just a short time ago, all he needed was an extra bit of time. He was saying about 6 or 7 weeks in order to try to get the budget process through. And they're just doing this continuing resolution as a way to patch over until then. Though I think the American people are pretty used to the fact that they never seem to pass a budget out of Congress. But the vice president earlier today said that there really are two camps that are forming here. Listen to how he put it.
On the one hand, those who are negotiating in good faith are saying, look, we just want to make sure that we're able to have a conversation with the administration about some of the critical needs that we see that need to get fixed. Then there's another category, people who say, give us everything we want or we're going to keep the government shut down. We just write those people off.
But if you look at the power of the left flank and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, people like that, and she may well primary Chuck Schumer in 2028, there really isn't a whole lot of room for negotiation between the Republicans and the Democrats these days over budgetary issues.
No, I don't think that it's a distinct possibility, John, because the Democrats lost a few votes in the Senate on this most recent vote, that some other Democrats may peel off. They only need, 7 of them. They got, 3 or 4. And the shutdown may prove unpopular in areas of these constituencies of these senators, some of these senators, and the longer it goes on, the more people will howl. So it could get resolved that way. Schumer, I think, is under pressure from AOC and that wing of his party, and I think that's part of it. The other thing is, John, there's an overriding and overwhelming impulse within the Democratic Party to resist Donald Trump in every way possible, because there is a major part of their base that demands that they can't stand the sight of Donald Trump, and they don't want to see any Democrats working with him in any way and not resisting him. And so I think that helps to explain what you're seeing happen right now.
But then there are a few Democrats, like we saw voting earlier today, in favor of the bill who say, look, we got to do what's best for the country. So we'll see who prevails in all of this. Brett, always great to catch up with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, John.
All right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.